It's another new week, but that means it's time for you to vote for your cover of the week. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you 2019's top 10 comic book cover of the week. This is week number 14, and this is the video series where not only do you get to see my top 10 comic book covers of the week, but you, the fans, get to vote on which is your favorite cover of the week. And by the time we get to the end of the year, fans, you will have the final say on which comic book gets that all-important title of comic book cover of the year. Now, if you guys like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that all-important notification button. And before we jump into week 14's books, let's talk about week 13 on who actually won, shall we? All right, so first things first, week 13, we had our first tie of the year, and that was between The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 18, that Black Cat variant, and between Spawn, issue 295. Now, the new rule that I put into effect this year was in past years, I would have to break the tie. But the way the tie is actually broken is through the ranking of the covers that I put on the paper. And so by ranking, Spawn, issue 295, gets the victory because it was my #1 pick over the year, or of the week, over the Amazing Spider-Man cover. So congratulations, Spawn, you squeaked your way in to the second round. Alright, so without further ado, guys, let's get into week 14's books, shall we? Alright, so number 10 starts off our countdown with Uncanny X-Men. This is issue 15. I call this the Banshee variant, right? Because you got Banshee on the cover. You don't see the character all that much. I think the last time he was in the series was the most recent Astonishing X-Men series that just ended a few months back. But I love the character, and seeing him on the cover here was really cool. You get to see him flying over the overseas, and he's got a cool facial expression. I love the colors in the book as well. Just cool detail. Overall, nice looking cover. And if your favorite cover of the week, please vote. All right, next on the list, coming in at number 9. Number 9 goes to Harley Quinn. This is issue 60. This is pretty cool because Harley Quinn has this big-ass gun, and she's fighting all these huge bug-like alien creatures, and she's just like, anyone call for exterminator? You know, it's kind of cool. I liked it. She's in this cool battle stance, and a really cool cover. So if this is your favorite cover, please vote. All right, next on the countdown, coming in at number 8, we have Red Sonja issue 3. Amanda Connor does these covers for Red Sonja, and I love this cover because Sonja's just like drinking, and it looks like she's outdrank all the other warriors because they're all passed out on the floor, and she's just like, cheers, and she's looking at the reader, and I thought that was kind of cool. You know, it's a different type of cover. You know, she's drinking that ale, and she just outdrinks everyone, and they all pass out. So I thought that was really awesome, and if it's your favorite cover, please vote. Great facial expression on that one, too. All right, so next, coming in at number 7, and I'm going to give you guys the option on this one. This goes to the Immortal Hulk issue 16. I'm going to give you 2 choices. It'll count as one. You can go for the Alex Ross version of this book. Okay, I thought this was a great cover as well. Or you can go for the variant cover with Bruce Banner changing into Hulk fold-out cover. I thought that was really awesome too. Both covers got a lot of buzz this week, especially that transformation cover. But I know a lot of you like that Alex Ross one as well, as that's a gorgeous cover with Rick Jones sitting there, you know, next to the grave site. So that was really cool too. So either one of those guys you pick, I'll put it down at the countdown as a count as a vote. Okay. All right. So moving on to number 6 this week, it goes to Star Wars issue 64. This is the greatest moments variant, as you have Princess Leia, you know, as this takes place in Star Wars The New Hope, Episode 4, as she is captured by the Stormtroopers, kind of your traditional movie scene cover there. I really liked the cover. I thought there's a lot of great detail, but the only thing I didn't like was Leia's smile, or lack thereof. She shouldn't be happy, I get it, but she's like, and it just looked weird, you know? So I was just like, okay, I guess, I don't know if you could make a better angry face, or sad face, I don't know, but there was something weird going on with that smile, but overall cover looks great, and if it's your favorite cover, please vote. All right, next, going to our top 5, and my number 5 goes to the Green Lantern issue 6 variant cover. I thought this was cool. I love all the energy flowing through Hal Jordan's ring. He's got this really crazy angry facial expression. I'm not sure where in the galaxy he is, because he looks like he's on the ground on some kind of moon or planet, and in the background there's another moon, and then there's a planet behind him as well. So I was thinking, well, he can't be on Earth unless there's a meteor and he's on a meteor, and then there's Earth there, and whatever the case may be. I loved it. That was in space. I loved the detail that went into the cover. Really gorgeous looking cover. My number 5. If it's your favorite, please vote. All right. Next, coming in at number 4. And number 4 goes to Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, issue 7. This is, I call this the War of the Realms variant, with Gwen going into battle with the Valkyries, and you know, who knows who they're battling, but it just looks awesome. There's just like these lines, and it's like diagonal, and she's going down, and she's just in the battle pose, and she's seeing Valkyries back there. And on the Pegasus, just looks really neat too. Really fantasy-like looking cover. I thought it was awesome. Caught the eye. If it's your favorite cover, please vote. All right, coming in our top 3 now. My number 3 goes to Deathstroke, issue 42. This is the B cover. I love this like orange like background as you get to see the characters' facial expressions here. I thought that was really nicely done with the detail. And then I love the characters, how they're battling each other. I thought that was cool too. Just a really gorgeous looking cover as well. Gotta love these DC B covers, man. They're so well done, you know? And it's like, if you're a collector of comics, I can see why you might want to buy the regular cover to read and then the variants to collect. So, you know, cool to get extra sales there, but overall it's a gorgeous looking cover. So if that's your favorite, please vote. All right, so coming in at number 2 this week goes to War of the Realms issue 1. This is a variant cover as well. I loved this one. This was my favorite variant personally. We have Angela on the cover, Amadeus Cho, and Spider-Gwen. They're looking like they're going into battle. What I loved about this is the realism of the characters. The body structures looked amazing on this cover. And then what facial expressions you have with Amadeus Cho, the Hulk, it looks really, really well done. And you get this cool gray background back there. So I thought these characters looked spot on. I mean, really realistic. Loved it. If it's your favorite cover, please vote. So what's my number 1 cover of the week? Well, you might be surprised by this one, but this one goes to G.I. Joe, the Real American Hero, issue 260 variants. And, you know, some of these G.I. Joe ones are really looking cool. And I'm not sure who this female hero is. She kind of reminded me of Rogue because she's got white hair. I don't know if it was like Lady J or whatever it is, but I don't know who it was. But she looked awesome, and she is doing like acrobatics, dodging bullets and fire blasts from Cobra Bats, and she's firing back. And what was really cool is you get to see the bullet shells flying from her gun. I love that detail in it, and it just overall her facial expression is awesome. And for her to actually like make hits on those bats while flying upside down, it's got to be nearly impossible. But that's what I loved about it. It's G.I. Joe, man. You can't go wrong with it. But just so much detail. There's so much to look at that cover, and I loved it. So that was my number 1 comic of the week. And if it's yours, fans, please, again, don't forget to vote. And as always, guys, the rules: have your vote in by next Monday, 8 a.m., and I'll give you a new set of books, but you got to make sure that you put your vote in the comment section below. And if you like someone else's book or that they voted for, you can't just give it a thumbs up. It won't count as a vote. You got to make sure you put in the comments below on what your favorite book was. And if you have your own favorite cover of the week, please put that in the comments below as well, as that will count as a vote as well, because it could start trending. So guys, hopefully, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And until that next comic book review, guys, thank you so much for watching and participating in this series. It does not work without you. And guys, I'll see you in the next comic book review. Take care, fans. Bye.